Hey guys and girls, how's it going, and welcome back to another episode of Terraria with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant, having yourself a great day as always. We're back, and I am currently trying to see if I can get myself one of those awesome wyvern guys, wyvern thingamabobs to spawn. I've already forgotten the name of it. I said it in the last couple of episodes, yeah. It's totally gone. I'm kind of just trying to waste time really at the minute, because I need to wait for it to get to night time, because today's episode is going to take place during the night, and I thought while I'm here I might as well see if I can get some more souls of flight, because I am starting to get velo, and there is a very slight chance that we might get ourselves a new pair of wings today, so if I could get some more it'd be very nice. Now, between this and the last episode, I haven't actually gone and really gotten anything, but I have been building. I've made myself a really nice trap area for us to be able to gather loads of materials. So if I take you over this way, you're going to see right here, I have my trap area all set up. We'll go over there later, and it has loads of fire traps and spike traps and things, and I've been growing a little vegetable patch full of pumpkins, because we're going to be summoning the Pumpkin Moon event today, and hopefully be able to make our way for a decent amount of the phases, because it's not like any of the other events that randomly happen. These ones, they're in like stages, and obviously further in the stages you go, harder they get. You also get new enemies, but you also get an increased drop chance through every wave as well. So once you get to like the last wave, I think it's something like the pumpkin is like guaranteed to drop one of its little plaque things, which is kind of cool. I like that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But we do have to wait for that to become nighttime before we can do it. So I thought I'd kind of, wait around here and hope that I manage to get myself one to spawn. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. No. Unfortunately. So I'm trying to remember if there is actually anything else I've got. Oh, yeah, that does remind me. I did, about a day ago, manage to fight another one of the solar eclipses, and I got myself one more broken hero sword, so we only need one more now before we can make the Terror Blade. I also got another 2 fleeting moonstones, and I got a broken bat wing. I'm probably going to turn these into wings at some point, just so I can have another pair of wings. The wings I've got at the minute are better than these, but they do look kind of cool, so I might switch them out for my beetle wings. But yeah, except for that, it's just hoarding, isn't it, pretty much? I just want to hoard everything. And I've also got some pumpkins, made a load of potions. Not really a great deal of fighting stuff, to be honest. More just collecting and gathering and growing, so that this episode's actually going to be semi-decent. Alright, we're not going to get anything here. Let me take you back down the stairs, and I'm going to show you my little patch that I think you're going to like. Now, there is one thing that I am missing, I must admit. It does kind of suck. I really haven't got used to not having the increased speed, the run speed that I had from my boots. I just can't get used to not having it. I don't know what it is. I think, like, I keep thinking of reasons to go back to them. Like, I keep thinking, well, what can I swap out to go back for it? I keep looking at my gear, thinking, oh man, there must be something I can swap out. And the only real thing is something like that celestial stone, but it does give us some pretty decent stats, but it's nothing that a decent pumpkin pie can't sort out. I really like the arcane celestial cuffs, because that sorts out my mana like really well, so I don't really want to swap those out. But I must admit, I do very much miss my my bootings. I just can't get used to being this slow. It just feels so slow. But at least we don't die, which is one thing, isn't it? If you're not dying, then that's obviously a bonus, isn't it? So let's make our way back over here. It's just a little while. It's just to the left of my hallowed desert that we set up, the little artificial biome that we made. Here we go. This is where our steampunker is, where we popped him down, and it should be a little bit further this way. Oh, we've got to go through the corruption as well, haven't we? Yeah. So I don't really know what level I'm going to get onto as far as the Pumpkin Moon goes. I would like to make it all the way there. This build that I've made isn't my own design, it's actually one that's on the wiki, because I saw it there like a fair while ago, and I've used it in all my other worlds. I just think it's a really good one. There's better ones, but this one's a one that you can set up that's nice and easy to set up, and it's cheap as chips, which is great, and it does the work. I've added a few things extra to it just to make it kind of my own, but yeah, if you go on the wiki and look at any of the events, you'll generally see this, which is one that I love setting up. So we've got ourselves some fire traps down here, like that. I've also built a little underneath so we can go get the stuff. But I've got fire traps on here. I have spike traps. I did have to go into one of my other worlds to get some of these because I don't think there's any more fire traps left in this dungeon area, so I went and got a load more. But there's that. I've set up some heart reach things. Some of the heart chain guys. We only actually need one, but for the sake of trying to make it look nice, I added two. Some fires. I've set up a little heart statue here that now and then will drop a red heart if it's given a pulse. And a couple of ultra bright torches just so you guys can see a little bit easier with a little bit of lava down there. I was going to add myself a pit of honey so that we get the regeneration from that, because then we'll have 3 types of regeneration, or 4 if you include the hearts coming out of that. But it means that I can't do this and have the water go through. And when we're doing things like the pumpkin moon, this is going to come in like mega handy being able to do that. So maybe I'll change it out later, but yeah. And this isn't just for the pumpkin moon. This can be used for practically anything. Like I used it for my the last event that I did, the solar eclipse. It works just fine. Literally just stand around here, chillax, and things die. So that's hopefully what's going to happen today. Now I'm thinking I'm going to switch out, which is something I don't normally do. I'm actually going to switch out for the Spectre Hood in this one, because I kind of wanted, the idea of this is that you can just stand still and everything dies. But because we're going to have all of the pumpkins and things flying around, if I can get as much regen as I can, you don't actually have to move. Like, you can just stay there and keep hitting. And because we've got the cuffs, the arcane celestial cuffs, I should be able to keep my mana up as well. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because the last time I tried doing all of this, the hood and things were a little bit different. So, yeah, we'll have to see. But for now, I think we've got this in the bag. So let's go back to the base. It's almost night time. I'd like to show you a couple of things. So if we go back, and we're going to make the spawning item that's needed to be able to do this. So we need pumpkins, and let me quickly take you downstairs. This is my little pumpkin area that I've made right here. So we've got all these pumpkins and things, which is nice. You can buy pumpkin seeds from your dryad. So if you're wondering where you get those from, you can buy them from her. If we look in the shop, you can get them there. They're $2.50 each, and I just bought a load of them. So there's that. I'm gonna throw a load of this in here for sorting out later, because I don't want to go into this with a full inventory. Oh, I've got another life force potion. Nice. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll hold on to all of this other stuff. Traps and things, extra gel. All of that can go in here, because I'm not going to use any of it. Even my zephyrfish, because I don't tend to use them that much. And my mushroom spear? Yeah. Alright. That's good. So we're going to need to get ourselves some ectoplasm, some pumpkins, and we're also going to need some hallowed bars. Wherever they're chilling out. Oh, there we go. There they are. Yeah. And we should be able to make ourselves, wherever it's chilling out. Where is it? Pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern. Is that the right stuff? I think I've got all of it. Let me just quickly double check. Oh man, it's raining again. Literally every time we go to record, it starts raining, doesn't it? Every single time. Pumpkin medallion. We need pumpkins, ectoplasm, and 10 hallowed bars. Oh, I need 2 more pumpkins. Yeah, that will do it. Let's go downstairs, get ourselves a couple more, and then we're going to scoot over there and activate this. So you can come with me. It gives me 9 pumpkins. You get like between like 10 to 9 pumpkins every time you break one of those, so you get an absolute buttload. So this will allow us to make the pumpkin moon medallion. We'll drop all the rest of this in here. Running a little bit over time, but that's fine. We can do this many times because I've got buttloads of these resources. So let's make our way over and summon us a little event. I've got all of the potions I need. It's night time. I think I'm ready. And I love doing this one because I think the pumpkins look really cool. Like they fly around with their little arms. They do like the whole death scythe type attack. It's pretty funky. Now, I think, I'm pretty definite, but don't quote me on this, because I haven't double-checked, but I don't think any of the... Oh, hi there. I don't think... Man, I actually want to kill you. I want some of that stuff. And a blood moon. Can we do it while there's a blood moon? I guess we can. Let's give it a go. Yes, we can. Alright, we're going to swap these out. And we're going to start using this. And this should allow us to keep our health up. Now, we do have to be kind of careful. Let's activate all of these. There we go. And it is going to get pretty messy from here onwards. But we want to try and kill stuff as fast as we can. My current setup isn't great for killing stuff fast. That's the only problem. But there is an item that we get from this that is going to help me out loads in being able to survive. To be totally honest, while we're doing these, we might as well just use these, actually. There we go. Once we get the pumpkins and things coming around, that's when we're going to want to swap our gear out. But for now, we should be just fine. Because the first few waves are, you know, they're pretty easy, aren't they? You don't have to worry too much about those. But we're doing like an insane amount of work down there. It's like the best thing going. But one thing you are going to find with the pumpkin moon event is it's not so much based on how much... how to put it? It's not really based on surviving. It's more to do with how fast you can kill stuff. Like, that's literally it. To get to the later levels which you want to get to, you need to be able to kill stuff fast. And we haven't really got the equipment to be able to kill stuff fast at the minute. I don't think, so we're not going to get as far as I would like to. But, hey. Hopefully, from doing this, we'll be able to get ourselves a particular item that I'm after. Oh, the morning woods are here now, so these are a little bit harder, but let me just very quickly turn down the sound. There we go. It was just a little bit too loud, wasn't it? So we need to just keep killing stuff and doing what we do. I'm actually going to quickly scoot down here and grab all this rubbish. There we go. Good times. Oh, there we go. Look, we've got a morning wood. Now, these guys can actually drop something that I'm after, so let's take you guys out. I'm going to pop these up here. I'm going to switch these out. And it's time to start getting our health back, because we are going to start losing it fairly fast from now onwards. I'm going to buff up. And there we go. But you should find that we get like a fairly decent amount of health back from killing these guys. Like, we're already up to, what, almost full health, which is good. We just need to keep firing away, doing our thing. These morning woods have got a lot of health. They're like proper little mini bosses. Yeah, there we go. So we'll have more morning woods coming soon. And it doesn't say anything about the pumpkin just yet. We're on wave 5. I think there's 15 waves. So we're going to have to take out a few more after that. But we can get an item from the pumpkin guys. Not the pumpkin guys, from the morning woods. Which give us a load of decent flying. They give us new wings, which is good. So hopefully we'll be able to get some of those. But I'm just going to keep firing away. Dropping all the damages on him. And we should be fairly fine. Yeah, there we go. He's almost down. Oh, and we got floating faces. Good times. Oh my god. But yeah, if we wasn't using the hood at the minute, we'd be taking stupid amounts of damage. Like, scary amounts of damage. Because we have the cuffs, the damage that we're taking, we get back. Like, we get back in mana, like, straight away. So there's nothing really too much to worry about. What are we on? Splintering, Hellhound, Poltergeist, and Morningwood still. So still not exactly what I'm looking for, but we're getting closer right here. Now, there is an item limit that you do have to be wary of when doing this type of stuff. The item limit is 400. So as long as there's, once the 400 items are present on the ground, and that's not including stacks, because obviously stuff stacks, the original items, the first items that went down, they're actually gonna start despawning. So we're going to want to try and make sure that we make a little trip downstairs now and then to get some bits and bobs and collect all our bits. And that's why I made the area further down so we can do that. Here we go. This morning wood's almost dead now. Little bit more. Come on. Come on. My only thing that I did mess up a little bit is, let's just do this. There we go. Yeah, the one thing that I did mess up a little bit is that I didn't put the fire close enough. So we do take a little bit more damage than we should do, because we should be getting all that additional stuff from those guys. Let's just quickly go down here and pick all of this up. Yeah, very nice. And we just got a cursed sapling as well. Brilliant. Cool beans. And we'll grab all of you. Fallen stars, spooky wood. Loads of good things. And, did we lay down 2 clouds? We have now. What have we got? Cursed sapling. Someone's a cursed sapling to follow you. There we go. Made a little cursed sapling. Got some rain hats. So nothing too great yet, but obviously further in we go, better it's going to get. And we have just got the pumpkin now, so we do have to be a little bit wary of that guy that's going to turn up. So this is going to where I'm going to find out if I'm doing enough damage to sustain myself. I don't know if I am. I'm really hoping that I manage to get myself the Bat Scepter, because that's, you know, that's going to be my lifesaver, but yeah. Like, we should be able to sustain through this. We are taking a lot of damage, though. How are we doing? Oh, we're kind of sustaining. We're not going to be able to go into the later levels. That's a thing. Not like this. We need something like the Bat Scepter if we're going to do that. Because this just doesn't fire fast enough. And I'd rather not be using other ways of doing it. But, hey. I don't know. We are kind of sustaining ourselves. Just not as much as I would have liked. Now, obviously, this event ends when it becomes daytime. So, we are going to have to... oh, he's going mental. There we go. Yeah, you are kind of against the clock at being able to do this. But I think once I get my Bat Scepter and we fight Duke Fisheron to get a few items from there, and we do the Frost event, we should be able to ace this pretty fast. My biggest problem at the minute is I think that I'm not doing enough damage, and that's purely because we're we're using the helmet to stay alive. But yeah, I kind of need that at the minute, otherwise I will die. But we are getting a lot of health back, which is nice, so yeah, good stuff. I don't know how it would go with this. It might work better with this. Like, this does, you know, fire pretty fast. We'll have to see. I do like this, though. I do like the ball. It does a lot of deeps. And we do get health back pretty fast. I think firing, like, loads of these at once could be pretty good. We'll see. Because how does this do for us? Oh, this is pretty good. Biggest problem, though, not really doing any damage. At the minute. Let's have a look. How are we doing? Well, I'm not taking any damage, but I'm not doing any damage, so we might have to switch out to this. There we go. Alright, we're going to buff up again. Now, we have got some of the potions that allow us to do additional magic damage, which is great. So those are definitely going to come in handy. Oh, I put that a little bit too high up then, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. So it's not like we're going to die, but we're just not doing enough damage. But hey, if we manage to get ourselves a Bat Scepter from this, I would be pretty happy. Because that's kind of the next thing that I need. Anything good? Anything good yet? Nothing just yet. Hopefully soon. Alright, let's quickly go down here. See if we can grab these bits before another one of those guys turns up. What we get? Not a great deal. That's fine. We have got them with these guys coming about. Let's put another one of you up there. There we go. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. And we'll keep firing. There we go. And I think that very well might be the end of the event. So we didn't get as far as I would have liked. Which is fine, you know. We haven't really got the damage at the minute to be doing that, but at least we know that we can do it without dying, which is perfecto. Yeah, those guys are coming about. Hello, Mr. Nimbus. So, we just need to get ourselves better damage. You know, fighting Duke Fisheron is going to be a good start, because that'll give us some fairly decent items. Let's quickly scoot along here. So, what do we get? We got rain hats, cursed things. We didn't really get anything from that, did we, to be honest? Kinda sucks. Alright, let's turn these off. There we go. Alright. Look at my little guy flying around. I don't know if I actually want to keep him there. Like, he's doing his thing. I do like him. He does look pretty cool, doesn't he? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? He kind of like flies around me, doesn't he, when I'm stood here? Look. I do like. Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do is... I'm thinking, do we want to fight Duke Fisheron? I don't know if we're really ready to be fighting Duke Fisheron right yet. I was going to switch out and go with some ice gear if I was going to do that, but I guess we kind of could. We didn't really get anything, did we? Alright. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do another pumpkin moon, and we'll be back, but I'm going to speed it up this time. Alright, so it's just turned night time. I've made myself another one of the medallions. I've also got myself, this time, some pumpkin pies, because I forgot to make those. But I'm going to be going a lot more offensive this time, trying to stick with the actual Spectre mask instead of going with the Spectre hood. And we're going to see how that does us. Here we go. And I'm probably going to speed this up as well, because this could take some time. I'll see you in a moment. There we go. Made it on to level 11, I believe. Was just about to finish that. Get on to 12 and then it became daytime. So, you know, we're not far off doing the 15 with gear that I would say probably isn't the best. The problem we have is a lot of my stuff doesn't put out enough DPS, like damage per second. I need something like a Razor Pine or like a Bat Scepter, and then we're going to be laughing. Then we can throw out tons of damage, which is going to be great. Like, don't get me wrong, the Infernal Fork is really good, but it's just not as good at putting out like constant damage like they are. And obviously you can miss with this as well, which is a bit of a problem when you're flying around. But you did see that I was a lot more offensive that time. I kept actively switching between my hood and the other one to get my health back whenever I needed it. Oh look, another cursed sapling. I didn't actually go over this way. I was kind of looking over there. But we didn't get any additional loot, which kind of sucks. I got some more cursed saplings, which is handy. A few scarecrow pants and hoods and some more pants. But nothing that I'm really looking for. I would really like one of the Bat Scepters. I wouldn't mind getting myself one of the twigs for the wings. There's a fair few things that I would like to get that we've just been a little bit unlucky with. But hopefully between this and the next episode, I'll keep at it and be able to get some more. But I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take on Duke Fisheron. That's going to be a thing. So I can get one of the items from him that's going to make it a little bit easier for us to be able to do this and... get into those later phases. And hopefully I'll be able to get all the items that I want. Then up next, we are looking at doing the Frost Moon, which is basically the hardest of the events. Easily the hardest of the events. And for that, we might have to reorganize things a little bit. So, yeah. But once we do that, and we manage to get some items from the Frost Screen, which are great for mages, we are going to be doing so many deeps. It's going to be insane. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Not much great loot today, unfortunately, but that's fine. Oh, we did just get an umbrella hat, which I guess, you know, that's one thing. We can put on some funky pants. Did you just leave me alone? I'm trying to put my pants on right here. Can have some scarecrow. Sea lion, pretty cool, I'd say. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know, have a little hat. Yeah. Yeah, nothing great in this episode. We did give it 2 tries, managed to get, I think the first one was only to like level 5 or 6, wasn't it? And then we managed to get to level 11 or 10 in the next one. So, you know, third one, if it stays the way it's going, we'll be up to level 15 in no time. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one as always. And goodbye.